introduction. Who are you?
My name is James Kerry Reed, lifelong Tulare resident. They call me Tall Can. The first one's free, meaning if you want to have a good time, get with the Tall Can. If you need any help without getting any pay, he'll help you. Get the shirt off his back, pants off his bottoms, you know, for the people. That'd be my introduction. You know. Everybody knows my name. They'll know my name before I know them, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How was life growing up?
Rough. Had a mother that was abused by an alcoholic, always raped, beat on, had her jaw broken, wired shut for 6 months. A lonely life. Grew up not having friends, following rules. The time I broke the rules, I had $5 I found at school. Went to a liquor store to get some candy. Turned out the liquor store was my dad's watering hole. So the store owner told him, hey, your son just left here, and that's when my mama had a job broken. Dad followed me home, kicked in the door, raped my mama, broke her jaw, kidnapped my brother, kept him kidnapped until she promised not to call the cops on him or tell on him. So then I went to my grandpa's. He showed me how to be a man, how to do things the right way, not the wrong way, and not to look back. You know, work hard for what you get. Not, you know. I learned how to beat on women from my dad. That's why now I don't hit women. Captain Saberhold for the women. Don't hurt them, hold them, keep them safe, protect them. Now that I'm a grown man, I still live that. I'll get myself beat up trying to protect the person, female, also. After I got away from my dad, God allowed the devil to give me epilepsy, so I flopped like a fish from 9th grade until I was 21. So I didn't have a childhood. I had an abusive father, I had medical problems where until I was 21, it was all a blur. You know, pain after pain after pain. So then when I became a dad, I did it with all my heart. PTA, celebrating every holiday, no wants that my kids ever had. All 5 boys. I raised 5 boys. I took care of them, loved them, cherished them. Stayed with drugs and alcohol, worked 7 days a week, dedicated my whole life to my family. Little did I know that my family was my worst enemy. I went to Alaska, I made some money, I was supporting my family. While I was in Alaska, baby's mama took all my 2 companies, my 5-bedroom house, everything I owned, liquidated it, took my kids, ran away to Nebraska. I haven't seen them in 18 to 20 years now. And I see them on Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, but I can't talk to them. Because baby's mama will take the relationship that my mama has with them away. So I bite the bullet, I don't ride them, I don't talk to them. I know my mom has earned a chance to see their kids, and grandbabies, and great-grandbabies, so I stay out of the picture, you know. It kills me watching them grow up from afar, but you know, at least I know that they have a relationship with my mom. I make that sacrifice, knowing that she got beat up and raped and hurt. You know, she prayed to God. I ain't gonna get in the way of that. You know, God made a way where she can have that kind of relationship with me, so I stay out of the picture. It kills me every day, but I still do it. You know, this COVID is why I'm on the streets now. You know? I can't go home unless my family have COVID. So they're on the streets. I help who I can. I friend who I can. I try to survive the streets. You're not living, you're surviving.
How Politicians often argue that everyone in America is given a free chance. Do you think that's true? Do you feel like living on the streets is a cycle for people who struggle with poverty?
I believe we're our worst enemies. The people that we should be helping are each other. But it seems like the drugs and alcohol are slowly separating us, keeping us individuals, keeping us to where we're not uniform together. There's no more family unity. We're not taught anymore that it's good to be good to your neighbor, that there's a structure of God, Father, Mother, children. Everybody's got a station in life. That's all gone. Kids grow up too early. Their innocence is gone way too early. Life is too hard now. Everything keeps you separate. There's nothing that's uniform that puts you back together. Holidays are not being celebrated anymore. Nobody at Halloween. You see any kids trick-or-treating Halloween? No. They're too fearful of COVID. They're too fearful of somebody getting shot, ran over, hurt. We're separated. Segregated. You know. There is no good and bad. It's mostly just bad now. I believe the politicians are about themselves. They're about money. They're about staying young. They're about growing old slowly. You know, they learned it from the Mayans. The Mayans were all about the blood. Spilling blood, living off the blood. The politicians are that now. They use kids from 9 years old and younger. They torture them, kill them, make them suffer. Produces an enzyme in them that is the fountain of youth. Keeps them to where now the politicians stay young, they stay rich by drinking the blood of the innocent. It's all through Facebook. It's all through YouTube. You can research it. It's very sad. I think they're just all about the dollar. Politicians are. They got the power to change it. They don't choose to. They owe too much money to other people that have funded them. The best chance of getting back to where we need to be was Trump, I believe. You know, we close the borders, don't let the foreigners in. The ones that are here, that support each other, do the right thing. They don't do that. They got Trump out of there quick because the politicians couldn't influence him. He used his own money and became president. He fought the good fight. He tried to answer the hard question. You know, how do we get our money back from foreign nations? Close the borders, no import-export, you pay us what you owe us. That's why they took him out. That's why they fixed the election. They couldn't do it by making him look bad. They had to do it by fixing the election. It was all about the count. The count now is that they like fucking Biden more than they do Trump. So Biden's now the president. But he's just a puppet. He does what the politicians tell him to do. What other nations tell him to do. He's a puppet. He's not an individual, he's a puppet.
Just one more question.
Yeah.
With people living on the streets and experiencing poverty, although there is no true way to show the cause of this, we have seen that a lot of them struggle with people going around and dehumanizing them. You know, people believe that, you know, people who are less fortunate or just don't have what everybody else have, don't have the same soul that others do. And you know, drug abuse is also a huge problem. So do you feel like that is connected in that people, pharmaceuticals target, you know, people of lower poverty?
I believe the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. And even though you're homeless, and you live out of a tent, and you sleep on a rock, it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make it where there's no home. I'm here with them every day now, and some of the homeless are the richest people I know. They wake up off the rock, they wake up out of the dirt, they shake it off, share what they have because they fought for what they've had. They've had to earn what they've had. You know? Very prideful people. You know, they don't trust anymore. They don't have hope anymore. But they still show love to each other. They'll love each other, you know, because they don't know if tomorrow's promised to them. Most times, tomorrow's not. You know, a lot of times when we wake up, okay, who made it through the night? Who's with us this morning? Okay, we'll mourn the loss of that person that didn't make it. The ones that did make it, we show them love, we show them kindness, we show them support. We keep that hope in them, you know, that tomorrow's going to be a brighter day. That you can make it, you know, together, again, together, you know, not alone, not doing this alone. You ain't got to die alone. There is people that's going to miss you when you're gone. Just keep the hope, you know. Even with the language barriers, the vices, they're good to me. They show me kindness and love. It ain't about the drugs I have or the money I have or the things I have. It's how I treat them like a person. Not because of what I can get from them and set them up, you know. It's genuine. It's pure. It's innocent. See a smile on the face or a pat on the back. You know, like last night, I slept on a rock, slept in the dirt, gave my bed up to a paisa who has no foot. His foot ran over, stuck to a wheelchair, but still he gets up and he works. He gets up and he smiles, he gets up and he says good morning. It gives me hope. Oh my, I ain't nobody. So I gave him my bed, my cushions, my pillow. I slept on a rock, chose to. I watched him work all day long. I still go to bed with a smile on his face. And the world's too cruel to see that. So if the world ain't gonna give him a bed, I'm gonna give him mine. You know? And not want no blessing out of it. Just know I did the right thing. And put some hope in the brother, you know? That I can make it past this and still go on and have a job and be happy. Feel like a person. Like trash thrown away and stomped on and buried in a hole. That they still have value. That's important today. Ain't money, it's value. That you have value in yourself, that you have morals, that you have something that somebody else doesn't have. Money is easy to come by. Power is easy to come by. Morals is what you instill in yourself and you keep. And nobody can take that away. You got to give that away. Remember that. If you have morals, what your parents taught you, what's right and what's wrong, they instill that in you. And only you can give that away. Nobody can take that. Nobody can take that. My grandpa gave me my morals. And I'll be damned if I don't let anybody take them. I'll be damned if I give them away. He always told me, love yourself, love your neighbors. Work hard for what you do. Money earned is better than money given to you. You know, never take anything for granted. That's what I promise. I live every day just to help one person. You know, make their day better, happier, brighter. To give them hope. To help them see tomorrow. You know, we don't know what tomorrow is going to be. I believe everything's coming to an end. The world's getting more evil. They're separating us more and more. The powers to be ain't trying to save us. They're trying to kill us off. I believe that. Yeah, there's Christian people that help us daily. I'm blessed for that, and I thank them for that. But I don't believe that giving it to God is the quick answer. Maybe the long-term answer is the quick answer. Just doing what they're doing is a good start. Giving them hope. There's a hot meal, some warm bed, warm clothes, decent people that are going to stop taking from you. Give to you. sacrifices, they give me hope because they love each other and they still have community. They get together and they eat wholeheartedly and they laugh and they play and they dance. And the innocence is there again, you know. No drugs involved, no alcohol involved. Just how it should have been in the start. You know? Just a family setting, a loving setting, a safe setting. And it's a good feeling. You know. Drugs, we do drugs now to numb the pain. Society pushes you away. Drug addicts prey on you with what you got. I do drugs to numb my pain. I have a lot of pain. I got a lot of scars. I've been shot, been stabbed, I've been cut. So I know all about pain. Pain's real. But that pain goes away. Pain's the heart don't. So now if you want to call it the devil or society, they don't want to cut you on the outside, cut you on the inside. Because that's harder to heal. Harder, way harder to heal. So the devil has to use a bag of tricks. With fentanyl, all it takes is one hit, and now you're comatose. You're out of it. He's found a quicker way to kill you, to take you out, you know, make you like you're in a coma. They do the fentanyl, now you're in a coma. You're already halfway dead. They can take what they want at their leisure. They can kill you at their leisure. Take your money at their leisure because of this damn drug. I hate fentanyl. To kick it, you gotta be awake for 60 days suffering. You don't get to sleep 5 minutes at a time. Or you go nauseous and sick all the time. You puke. Your freedom of choice is gone. You choose to get high, or choose not to get high. The ones that end up doing fentanyl and numb the pain, that choice is taken away from you. You're now a slave to that drug. That drug owns you, your soul, your body, everything, completely. That's why I'll never do it. I see what it does to people, man. Just, all I can do it one time and stop. You know, do it one time, dead. Somebody's gonna rape you, somebody's gonna steal from you, somebody's gonna take your life. And you don't even know it. One day you're just living life on the streets, homeless, next day you're waking up in heaven or in hell. Your freedom of choice is taken from you. It's sad. You see it, you feel like your hands are tied and you don't know what to do about it. You try to harden your heart so you see somebody die around you. Don't get sad. Don't break down. Harden your heart. He was weak. He was stupid. Whatever. Again, it just boils down to everything in life now is separate from everybody else. It allows those demons to prey on your mind. Everybody shuns you because you're shitty, you're pissy, you're acting crazy in the head. It's because you're tormented by people on this plane, spirits of the other plane. They both exist. And when you're pushed out onto a ramp, at the end of it, no one wants to come see you. The spirits will. They'll feed off of your fear, they'll feed off of your anger, they'll feed off your pain. They're getting fat. We get skinny. We die. They live on. If you're gonna make a change in the world, you gotta go back to the basics. Parents, love your children. Keep them close to home. Teach them right from wrong. Learn to love a person, not shun from them. Give hope. Then we'll have a chance. Otherwise, we're doomed.
it's all good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Pinky, by the way. Thank you.
TC.